What happens when American muscle meets cutting-edge engineering? You get the 2025 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, an icon reborn with a vengeance. From drag strips to winding tracks, the Z28 name carries a heritage of raw power and precision. And now, in 2025, Chevy's pushing the limits once again. In today's video, we're diving deep into the resurrection of the Camaro Z28, its brutal new engine, racetrack-ready performance, aggressive styling, high-tech features, and where it fits into the muscle car wars of the future. Buckle up, this is going to be one hell of a ride. The Z28 heritage, born on the track. To understand what makes the Z28 so special, we have to rewind to 1967. That's when the original Camaro Z28 was born as a response to the SCCA Trans Am Racing series. Lightweight, nimble, and fitted with a high-revving 302 cubic inch V8, the Z28 wasn't just fast, it was a weapon on the racetrack. Over the decades, the Z28 has come and gone, each time refined and refocused for track dominance. The 2014-2015 Z28, for example, was a stripped-down, LS7-powered beast that embarrassed European exotics on the Nürburgring. Fast forward to 2025, and Chevrolet has once again decided it's time for the Z28 badge to make its return. But this time, it's not just about reviving a name, it's about rewriting the rulebook for American performance cars. Exterior design. Form follows fury. The first thing you'll notice about the 2025 Z28 is its aggressive new look. This isn't just a facelift, it's a full redesign sculpted for speed. The front fascia is lower and meaner, with a massive front splitter and gaping air intakes feeding the engine and brakes. Functional aerodynamics define every corner. There's a redesigned carbon fiber hood with integrated heat extractors, side skirts that reduce lift, and a high-mounted rear wing that screams downforce. The body is wider, sitting on flared fenders that house massive 20-inch forged aluminum wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires. Even the underbody has been optimized for airflow. Finished in track-inspired colors like Rally Red, Shadow Gray, and Velocity Blue, the 2025 Z28 doesn't just look fast, it looks furious. Powertrain. A new monster under the hood. Now let's talk power, the heart of the beast. Under the hood lies an all-new 6.8-liter naturally aspirated V8, codenamed LT7. Developed exclusively for the Z28, this powerplant revs to 8,000 RPM and produces a mind-blowing 600 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque. Unlike turbocharged or supercharged rivals, Chevy kept this engine naturally aspirated to deliver instant throttle response and old-school character. It's mated to a 6-speed Tremec manual gearbox with rev matching, or an optional 10-speed automatic with paddle shifters, 0 to 60. Just 3.4 seconds. Top speed, over 190 miles per hour. But raw speed isn't the only goal here. This engine is built for endurance racing, with a dry sump oil system, forged internals, titanium valves, and advanced cooling to survive lap after lap. Chassis and suspension, track-bred precision. Power is nothing without control, and this is where the 2025 Z28 really shines. The chassis is a heavily reworked version of GM's Alpha platform, featuring additional bracing and a 200-pound weight reduction compared to the SS trim. Multimatic DSSV dampers, borrowed from the Camaro ZL11LE, are back, now upgraded with adaptive tuning that learns your driving style in real time. The Z28 also sits 0.8 inches lower than the standard Camaro, giving it a mean stance and razor-sharp handling. Massive 6-piston Brembo brakes up front and 4-piston units in the rear provide relentless stopping power, while an electronic limited slip differential ensures every ounce of torque hits the pavement. You want cornering. The 2025 Z28 pulls over 1.15 gigaseconds on the skid pad. This isn't just a muscle car, it's a scalpel on wheels. Interior. Business with a bit of brutality. Step inside, and the Z28 makes its intentions clear. Gone is the luxury fluff. In its place, purpose-built minimalism. You're greeted by lightweight Recaro bucket seats, wrapped in Alcantara and leather. A flat-bottom steering wheel gives you a firm grip on the action, while the digital cluster feeds you performance data in real time. Don't expect fancy massagers or ambient lighting. The Z28's interior is all about performance. You'll find a roll cage-ready structure, optional rear seat delete, and minimal sound insulation, all designed to shave ounces and focus the driver. That said, it's not entirely Spartan. The Z28 still includes a performance-focused infotainment system, head-up display, and wireless Apple CarPlay Android Auto for when you're not chasing lap times. Technology. High-tech performance tools. While the Z28 is a throwback in some ways, it also benefits from Chevrolet's latest tech. A new Track AI system collects data from GPS, tire temps, brake temps, and G-forces to help drivers shave seconds off their lap times. Think of it as a personal pit crew in your dashboard. There's also a customizable performance mode interface that allows you to adjust suspension stiffness, steering weight, throttle response, and exhaust sound. Want full track mode? You got it. Need a softer setup for the street? One tap away. Launch control, line lock, real-time telemetry, everything's built in. This is a car for the hardcore driver who also appreciates high-tech tools to master every curve. Sound. The symphony of a naturally aspirated V8. We can't talk about the Z28 without mentioning its soundtrack. That 6.8 LLT7 V8 doesn't just make power, it makes music. The exhaust note is raw, mechanical, and spine-tingling. Chevrolet fitted the Z28 with a dual-mode exhaust system that opens up fully in track mode. What you get is a thunderous roar that builds as the revs climb, climaxing in a shrieking 8,000 RPM redline. There's no fake engine noise here, just pure, unfiltered V8 fury. Whether you're blasting down a straight or rev matching on a downshift, the Z28 makes every moment behind the wheel feel like an event. Competitors. Muscle car showdown. In 2025, the muscle car battlefield is more crowded and electrified than ever. Ford's Mustang Dark Horse R is a serious contender, packing similar horsepower and track focus. Dodge, meanwhile, has pivoted toward EVs with the Charger Daytona SRT Banshee. The Z28 stands alone in this regard, one of the last naturally aspirated version 8s in the game, designed for purists. While others chase tech and electric performance, Chevy is giving enthusiasts one final, glorious, gasoline-powered hurrah. And make no mistake, on a track, the Z28 can go toe-to-toe with Porsche 911s, BMW M4S, and even the Corvette Z06. It's that serious. Production, price, and availability. The 2025 Camaro Z28 will be built in limited numbers at GM's Lansing Grand River assembly plant. Chevy hasn't released exact production numbers yet, but insiders suggest around 3,000–5,000 units total, making this a collector's item from day one. Pricing starts at $76,000, with fully optioned models reaching the $90,000 range. That may sound steep, but considering the performance, tech, and exclusivity you're getting, it's a relative bargain. Orders open this fall, with deliveries expected by spring 2025. If you want one, you'd better get on that list now. Why it matters: a dying breed done right. The 2025 Camaro Z28 isn't just another muscle car, it's a love letter to the golden age of performance. At a time when the industry is racing toward electrification, Chevy is giving enthusiasts one last taste of pure analog speed. It's a car for drivers, not just commuters. A machine that